once was dead in sin, alone and hopeless. The path I walked, you have brought relentless love. The dark, who I am, and help me to believe. You have brought with the rich, your relentless grace. I deserve all your grace.
Sometimes we could look back to the Bible and go, man, those miracles sound so great. I wish they were happening now. In church, they are. You just heard one. And so I want us to enter into a moment where we go, God, help us to have generous hearts because you're so generous towards us. And so there are many ways that you can give here at Fountain Springs. And you'll see them here on the screen. You can go online and go through the app. We even got giving envelopes in the back seat. And you can take them to the blue giving boxes that are all over our building. But I'm going to have to reflect. God, I believe, is. And so there's say, God, much. So just doing miracles.
If there are people ever in the Bible that when times got tough and panic started to set in, if they could just remember what it was like when Jesus was there or when they saw all of these miracles happening, and if it just kind of helped in particular them not stress out. And there's one in particular I wanted to talk about, of Baal, because we're going to decide who this nice steak dinner. And we love that. We love getting to do that, and this year was no different. And so we go out in the lake, and we have this incredible time. We're out there for like 5 hours with a pontoon and a jet ski, and everyone's having fun. And as we're getting ready to get off, South Dakota shows up and rolls a storm through, which kind of sends everyone scrambling. Then the kids start getting crabby and hungry and tired, and so we just decide to kind of split ways. And so half goes one way, half goes the other, and that was kind of the end of it. However, I was not pleased because I wasn't just expecting things to go my way. I believed I deserved things to go my way. A lot of us struggle with this during the holidays, and the problem is actually this right here. Our unrealistic expectations can create an I deserve mentality. See, most of us have had some incredible moments during our holidays. And so now we expect them to happen again. In fact, we believe that we deserve them, that we have these demands, these non-negotiables. Things have to go a certain way during the holidays. For me, during Thanksgiving, I have to have a sweet potato dessert dish, and I have to watch the Minnesota Vikings win, and I'm very happy I get what I want. But some of us, it's maybe a little more serious. It's more demanding on people. We have to have Christmas with this parent, or we have to have Thanksgiving meal with this person. We have to travel somewhere. We have to take a family photo with everybody, even though nobody likes the family photo. Pretty soon, our demands become a burden on the people around us. And when we don't get what we think we deserve, we make sure people know that. For Elijah, he wanted God to know he was not happy with what just happened. So when he spoke to God, he actually told him this: I have zealously served the Lord God Almighty, but the people of Israel have broken their covenant with you, torn down your altars, and killed every one of your prophets, and I'm the only one left, and now they're trying to kill me too. If you listen to what Elijah is saying, I have done this for you, Lord. I have done this, and now I'm having to deal with this. Most of us have somebody like this during our holidays. And if we don't, we just may be this person. We have to have the holidays that we deserve. Things have to go a certain way. See, we begin to focus on ourselves. The problem becomes this right here. When we have the I deserve mentality, it leads to self-centeredness. Some of us have dealt with this already since Thanksgiving has passed us, but we've had that person who just make us change everything in our schedule to accommodate them. Even though it's not really feasible or it's going to work or it's just going to be this burden, it has to be a certain way. Or there's some of us, like I said, who have non-negotiables. We have to do things a certain way because I need my holiday the way I deserve. We become so self-centered, and we make sure people know that we deserve to have those things. And unfortunately, when we don't get those things, we really do. We make sure people know that we're not happy. I let my family know on the 4th of July that I was not pleased. In fact, I did what I believe to be the most mature adult thing that I could in that moment. I threw a tantrum. When we focus on ourselves because we have this I deserve mentality, is this: the I deserve leads to self-pity. For me, I realized in that moment that things weren't going the way I wanted, and so everything was ruined. Now, most of my family, half of my family, still went out to dinner, but I did not participate. In fact, I sat a seat away. I didn't order food even though I was hungry because I was, again, feeling sorry for myself. Regardless of what had happened before these 5 incredible hours on the lake, I thought it was all ruined because I didn't get the full day that I believed I deserved. We start feeling sorry for ourselves when we don't get what we want. Elijah threw a pity party. And in fact, listen to what he did. Then he went on alone into the wilderness, traveling all day. He sat down under a solitary broom tree and prayed that he might die. That sounds a lot like a child. You can say it's dramatic or it's an overreaction, but the truth is most of us have seen this during our holidays. We wonder, well, where's Uncle Tom at? Well, he's actually moping in the corner because he didn't get to play cards. Or maybe the pie was ruined, or maybe they didn't get the present they wanted, or maybe the schedules didn't work out, and so everything is ruined. See, I actually believe that the holidays highlight the fact that we don't always get what we think we deserve. I believe that in this moment, we feel more sorry for ourselves than ever before. Because we realize we're supposed to be happy, we're supposed to get over the fence and thinking, man, I realized that I didn't get to visit the people about what ruined the entire moment. The rest of my 4th of July ended with me. And that consumes us. We need to actively practice appreciating what we do have. Yeah, you know what? Our whole family might not have gotten together this year. But it's okay because I can appreciate the people I got to spend time with. I may not have the job I want. My family may be struggling a little bit. I may still be looking for that certain somebody out there, but I can appreciate what God has given me. For me, I could have looked at that day and thought, okay, I didn't get the steak dinner with the whole family, but I can appreciate what I did get because that's pretty incredible. So I believe if we really want to witness God work, we need to appreciate what He's doing, because when we appreciate, we understand the power in the miracles that He's working, big and small. We don't have to worry so much about trying to get what we think we deserve. We can just appreciate what we have. And truthfully, when we start appreciating things, the stress just kind of goes away. Because we don't have to panic if schedules aren't lining up. If we're not getting time off, if we don't get the right presents, if food preparations aren't going well, we don't have to worry so much about that. We don't have to panic because we can appreciate the way it goes. You know, my family came out yesterday. You know what we did? We ate Pizza Ranch. It's delicious. I appreciate them. It may not be what we expect, but God is working miracles, and we can witness that if we want. So we need to decide as we are walking through this holiday season, what matters more to me, what I deserve or witnessing God work. And maybe we've already slipped up a little bit during Thanksgiving. Maybe that didn't go so well, but it's okay. 2 out of 3 won't be so bad this year. But there's one thing that really struck me, and I've been thinking about this a lot over the past few weeks, and that's this. Next holidays, I'll have a baby girl with me. And she will take on part of our holiday traditions. And scarily enough, she'll be 50% me. Hopefully 100% my wife. And so that means she'll have the same mindset I do when it comes to the holidays. So if I walk into them barely surviving, focused on what I deserve and getting what I want, I'm guessing she'll do the same thing. Or I can take on this mindset of, you know what, God, I know you're going to do something incredible. I expect you to work miracles. It's not about what I deserve. I just appreciate what you have given me. That's what I would love to pass on, because whether we like it or not, if we have kids, grandkids, cats, our mindset during the holidays is affecting the people in our lives, and we can either help them survive or thrive. We can look forward to the holidays and know that, you know what, there's not panic, there's not stress. We can enjoy what we are doing because we know even if things don't go the way we want, even if we don't get everything we think we need, we can appreciate what God has given us because we know He's doing something incredible in those moments. I hope that each and every one of us can walk out of here thinking, okay, you know what, God, it may not be the holidays I was expecting, but I'm going to love watching you do something incredible. Yeah, things may not work out the way we want, but I appreciate you bringing who you brought. I appreciate what you've given me. I appreciate the time. I appreciate where you have brought me from to where I am now. I appreciate my life that you have given me, and I look forward to the holidays. Because I think that's what we all want. We don't want to just survive. We don't want to limp away from this thinking, thank goodness we have another 365 days until we got to do this again. No, I think we want to be able to look back and say, man, that's a highlight reel of incredible things that God has done. I think we all want to thrive. The question is, are we willing to give up our mindset and really witness God do something incredible? I hope so. I think that's what He wants. Let me pray for you. Dear Lord, I thank you so much for the moments that we get to just cherish in our life. I pray for the people that are in here right now that are consumed by panic, Lord. Even while I'm praying, they're making a checklist of things they have to get done or else it's not going to go the way they want. Lord, I pray that you can just give them this peace that doesn't make sense, but this peace that helps them see, okay, you know what, Lord, even if things don't go the way I want, even if I don't get what I deserve, you are doing something incredible, and I appreciate that you want me to enjoy this time. I thank you for allowing us to cherish moments like this, Lord. I pray that we look highlight reel of incredible God moments that we can cherish and know that you are always there. We don't have to panic because you've got it. And you want us to enjoy what you're doing. Thank you for that, Lord.
That appreciation. Now that it's fully started, so please, we just our way of saying thank you for that Pastor God can do. Invite who you would go. But take